Well, hello, everybody. Welcome back to Empower for You. I'm Gail B. And we got something to talk about. Ladies. 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 What's wrong? What's wrong, ladies? What has happened to you in your life that has made you so bitter, so cutthroat, so backstabbing, so conniving, so manipulative, so conspiring, that you seek to destroy another sister who has done absolutely nothing to you? And you took it upon yourself to be judge, jury, police, prison warden, signing death warrants for people who ain't done nothing to you. What's wrong? What's wrong? I need answers today. I need to know what is wrong. People walking around now getting condemned, getting death warrants, punishments that they didn't rightly deserve, but deserve, however, without even having a conversation. You weren't even allowed to have a conversation about your own condemnation. What's wrong? Has we as black women fallen that low? What happened to looking out after each other? What happened to that? What happened to unity among us as a people, especially us as women? From what I've seen over my lifetime, we are our own worst enemy. There are very few of us who want to help another sister, to help lift another sister, to help another sister to reach her dream, to inspire another sister to be better, greater, and achieve more with her life. Those people are far and in between. But you know what the majority is? The majority are the ones that want to tear you down. They want to tear you down. They want you broke down. They want you depressed, oppressed. They don't want the best for you. They don't want to see you survive. They don't want to see you thrive. They don't want to see you grow. They don't want to see you glow. You know why? Because you, my dear one, possess something that they don't have. Everything about you is a mirror to them. And they can see in you everything that they are not in themselves. And it's bothersome. It irks them. The sight of you, the sound of your voice, the sound of laughter when people are around you, the light that you shed on their darkness. They hate you. They hate you. And they don't even understand why a lot of times. They just know they hate you. That something is something about you that bothers something on the inside of me. And instead of having a conversation about it, they go straight to judgment. Whop, you got to go. No conversation, no understanding. Definitely no understanding. Can we sit down and talk about this? No. Because if we sit down and talk about it, the truth may come out. And I don't want the truth out. I want to continue in this delusion, in this lie that I have created in my own mind against an innocent person. You know, some of my biggest challenges in my life and my nursing career, they have come from black women in charge. Black women in charge, co-workers, however you want to work it. They have been some of my worst enemies and worst nemesis. I've never understood that. It has always baffled me. Me being LPN, you know how many RNs and DONs, administrators and corporate folk, you know how many people that came out the window below me over my nursing career? Because it was something about me. Maybe it was my confidence that they took as arrogance. Maybe it was my competence that they took as me being a know-it-all. Maybe it was me speaking my truth. And that made them a little uneasy because it was a little too much. Me standing with my head high in my truth, standing 10 toes down on what I say. Maybe that was a little too much. What you think? Too much? Saying what you say, standing on what you say, being who you are, not who somebody else wants you to be, being your original, authentic self bothers people. How dare you? How dare you stand strong in yourself? How dare you believe in yourself? How dare you? How dare you do that when I can? And now I'm mad at you and I want you gone because you stand for everything that I'm not. And then this what makes it real rich. This what makes it real rich, y'all. You know when a person has done something or said something. How you know, Gail? How you know? Well, how do I know? Because you start moving different. You start distancing yourself. You can't look me in my face. And when you do, you're not looking at me, you're looking through me or looking past me. Why? Why? I've always wondered why. I've always felt that I was approachable. I'm not a beast. I've always felt that I was approachable. And vice versa. But when I approach somebody, it turns into a confrontation. I'm not confrontational unless you confront me first. Why is it that people have a problem when you come to work, you don't want to be a part of their clique, you just coming to work to make your money and go home? But some people make that so hard. Why? Why do people make that so hard? That's something that I've never understood. When I was born an individual. I didn't have a twin. I didn't have a triplet, and so on and so forth. When I was born by myself. And I have learned over the years to be comfortable in my own skin. And just recently, I've had some people to try to handle me. And that's so unfair when people try to handle you, try to manipulate you, try to gaslight you, try to, you know what they do. You know what I mean. How is it that I am not allowed to be myself, but you are? Help me. How do you get the privilege of being, saying, doing whatever it is that you're grown enough to do? But then if I move the slightest way to the left or to the right, it's a problem. Is it because I'm not in the clique? Sorry, don't want to be a part of your clique. Because when I was born as a clique all by myself. I don't need anybody's justification to exist. I'm here in this capacity, in this body, in this realm, in my spiritual authority, born for such a time as this. And yes, throughout my life, I've had to face so much adversity, pushback, you name it. Anything that can happen to try to destroy another person has happened to me. Yeah. Does it hurt any less? No. Because when a person comes against you, saying cruel things, telling lies, manipulating others, and turning folks against you, where have we gone, ladies? What's wrong? What is wrong with us as a people? What is wrong with us as black women? What's wrong? Are you that toe up? Is your self-esteem just that low? Is your self-image just that shattered? Are you that miserable that you see the need to go around and destroying everybody around you? Is that where we are now? And believe it or not, this is not a nuance. This isn't a nuance. This isn't anything new. We've been doing this for centuries. When are we going to get better? When will we grow up and come out of our denial, take our head out of the sand, look in the mirror and see ourselves for who we really and truly are, instead of being focused and infatuated by everybody else around us? When will we stand up and start pointing fingers at everybody else and start pointing fingers at who's the problem? There's a such thing as the 5 stages of grief. The 5 stages of grief, yeah, it can be about death. But in this case, it's about an ego death. Your ego is so damaged, so crushed, and so distorted that you can't see anything past yourself. You're selfish, self-righteous, Think you better than everybody? Everybody's beneath you. Nobody can match you. Do you know how crazy that sounds, y'all? Do you know how crazy you sound? Nobody's beneath you. You're not better than anybody. And the sooner you figure that out, the better. We as black women are some of the most oppressed people on the planet. And yet we choose to put our foot on somebody else's neck. Make that make sense, please. We sit around, we gossip, back cut, backstab, downplay. We kill people with this. The scripture says that this is mightier than a sword. This can burn down a whole forest. Just this. The smallest member on your body is the most powerful. And we use that to kill people every day. This is a sword, and we take it out and we go to work. A lot of times, I've seen this over the last few months. I've had accomplishments and, talked about the accomplishments. This is what I'm met with. So, that's what I'm met with. But when somebody else in the group has an accomplishment, they've reached a milestone in their life, I celebrated with them. I applauded them, their accomplishments and their merit. I did that because I'm not a nigga. I'm a Negro. I'm not a nigga. I don't want to see everybody around me on the ground. That's not who I am. I'm in the place of uplifting women. Everybody around me, you can ask anybody about me. If I don't have a kind word for you, or a word of wisdom, or a word of inspiration for you, I ain't got nothing for you. But don't get it twisted. I'ma say what I say. Don't get it messed up. My tongue work too. And mine will leave you bloody in the flow, if need be. Black women. Black women. Come here, black women. Black women. When are we going to stop doing each other like this? When are we going to stop treating each other like dogs? When? When is it gonna stop, y'all? When are we as black women going to stand up, take accountability for our actions and who we are? When are we going to join hands together and uplift ourselves, our communities, our families, our places of business, our jobs? When are we going to come together instead of tearing each other down and breaking everything down? When? I need to know when. most of all, I need to know why. Why? Why you got to be like that? Why? At 63 years of age, I still don't understand why we treat each other the way we do. And you know who the biggest culprit is? It's the one that's talking. One, it's the one that's trying to tear you down. Two, three, it's that black woman that won't open her mouth, that sits there and watches somebody destroy you. They sit there watching, listening to someone tear you down. Just like it's okay. They refuse to even look up and say, hey, 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 hey. That's another sister we talking about. We might want to have a conversation. How do we even know it's true? Did we even give anybody the benefit of the doubt? Maybe it was a misunderstanding. No, you didn't do that. You sat there with your head hung low, staring at the table while I was beheaded in your face. Another black woman. This is why we, as black women, are in the state that we're in now. Do you not know we as black women are the most educated people on the planet? How is that? That says that we're smart. We're smart, trainable, capable, competent, business-minded. But where's our kindness? Where's our empathy? Where's our pride? You know where your pride is? You took pride in tearing another sister down, and then another sister didn't do nothing about it. Then you got another one just went along with it. Well, this is what was said, and this is what we're gonna go with, and I'm sorry, but for you. Now you have the day you deserve. I'm sorry. How foolish does that sound? Does that sound foolish to you? Not even a conversation. Not even to get an understanding. You know, I weep for us a lot of times because it hurts me to my soul how someone is so low down, so conniving, so manipulative that you seek to tear another person's world up. But then, let's talk about the but then. But then, when karma comes to greet you, you looking at the peephole. I'm not answering the door. Oh, they still there. They had gone. I thought they was gone by now. Okay, still not answering the door. I know you're in there. And the next thing you know, karma done kicked your door in. Like the po-po. And now they're standing in your face, telling you, I am here to deliver the day you deserve. You remember what you did? Oh, you don't remember, I'm sorry. You remember what you did to, oh, I'm sorry. You remember what you did like, oh, my bad, I'm sorry. We won't worry about that. I'm gonna start with, let's see, what I want to start with. So many choices. Let's start with your job. You don't need no money. Let's start with your job. Let's start with your car. You don't need to go nowhere. Girl, you don't need to go to work. Take an Uber. You don't need no money. We'll attack your bank account too. Where you live? Oh, never mind. I'm at your address. I'm sorry. My bad. I'm sorry. Look nice in here. Got it all decorated, all nice and stuff and all cozy. You don't need this either. You look a little peaked right about now. That's on my list too. I take that from you too. You don't need. No. And see, when these things start falling apart in people's lives, then they want to cry victim. Woe is me. Why this happening to me? But did you forget? Did you forget everything that you've said and done about other folk? No. Because everything the whole time has been about you. Everything has been about you. Everything has been about your comfort, how you see things, how you view life through your lens. Forget about everybody else. It's all about you. And we exist in your world to serve who? You. But karma says not so. And y'all do know that karma wears red bottom stilettos. And when she coming in sugar sharp, and she coming in hot. Unannounced. Just boom, kick your door in. I'm here to collect. But then you want to play the victim. Make that work. Make it make sense. That you've lost sight of the things that, the low down, dirty things that you have done to try to destroy somebody else. Do you not know that all of us are down here, and there is the divine that sees and hears everything, that she is everywhere and hears everything, even know your thoughts before you take action. Oh, you didn't, my bad. My bad. You didn't think that far. You didn't think that far. And then you're so arrogant to believe that ain't nothing gonna happen to me. I'm good. I'm good. Are you? The last time I checked, every last one of us are a paycheck from poverty and homelessness. The last time I checked. I don't know of a lot of people that's independently wealthy that can say, well, I'm going home. Never coming back. I don't have to take this off of you all. I'm going home. I got money stacked up for the next 6 months. I'm gone. I get with you. Is that you? You got it like that? Because if you do, I applaud you. But the rest of us, We don't have it like that. We need our jobs. You're on a job for a reason. Did you know that? Did you know you have a job for a reason? Didn't know that, huh? Didn't figure it out? Everybody has a job for a reason. Why? Because they need to pay their doggone bills. They need to shop. They need to eat. And how dare you? How dare you take bread out of another woman's house? How dare you? Is that who you are? Is that who you are? If it is, I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for you. The scripture says that a brother offended is like a strong sea to the wind. That means when you offend somebody, you may not come back cross. They're going to put their walls up. They're going to wall you out. And then you can play the victim on the other side of that wall. But they're not going to let you in. And if they do, it will not be the same. Why do people choose to do things, say things? You never know who you're going to need. You don't know who. And you never know who you're going to need. Didn't think about that, did you? I know you was too busy being ex-woman and yeet. You was too busy with that. But it's okay. It's okay. Because guess what? I'm still standing. I'm standing in my truth, and I'm standing in my authority. Sticks and stones can break your bones, but words do hurt. Black women, I want to challenge you today. I want to challenge you to look in the mirror. Take inventory of yourself. Dare to take inventory of yourself. Dare to be naked in the mirror, to see yourself in all of your glory, your strengths, your weaknesses, your flaws. I challenge you. I challenge you to come out of the denial and the blame and the shame. I challenge you to come out and see yourself for who you really are, not who you think you are. Take off the mask, ma'am. Take off the costume, ma'am. A lot of women walk around now, a lot of black women, they ain't nothing but covert narcissists. They sweet to your face. Oh, girl, how you doing? Yes, hey, yeah. You know what my answer is. What you want? Because there's always a motive behind the smile. Always. There's always a motive behind the smile, especially when you don't hang with that person, when y'all ain't cool like that. And a lot of them, they'll befriend you and you thinking that you're cool. You're not cool. You're a tool to be used. And when they choose to use you, oh, they're gonna get real friendly then. They're gonna wanna take you to lunch, they're gonna wanna buy you coffee, and oh, you the best thing since sliced bread and all this. That's a plan. That's a plan on a ploy, and don't fall for it. Do not fall for it. Don't believe the hype. They don't like you for real. They don't. They don't like you for real. They want to use you. That's all. That's what you're for. And once they have used you, watch them change. Watch the change. You all have seen it and didn't even know what it was. You thought you had done something. But they just backed up and they don't talk to me like they used to. They don't treat me like... They got what they wanted from you. And when it's time to use you again, here it comes. You just need to be aware. Eyes open. Black women, I don't know. I'm at a loss with our ways and how we do people and how we do each other. I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss. We're gonna have to do better. We are going to have to do better. I admonish you. We are going to have to do better. Do you see what I'm saying? We're going to have to do better. Because in the time that's coming, we're going to need each other. And it's not going to be no time for no playing no games, no manipulating, no gaslighting, no narcissistic tactics, and all this other type of stuff. It's not going. We don't have time for that right now. With everything that is coming, everything that is here right now, everything that is coming, and everything that is about to come down the pipe, we do not have time for the foolishness. We don't have time for it. Yeah, and I see some of y'all sitting there rolling your eyes. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. She always fussing. She always getting up there fussing. So all she do is fuss, fuss, fuss. Yeah, I fuss a lot. I fuss a lot because I care. I'm vocal because I care. And a lot of you don't care enough, and you're not using your voice. You just sit back and you take whatever happens. Whatever is said, you take it as gospel and you run with it. Why do you do that? Because you're weak. You're weak. And you serve no purpose to the sisterhood of black women. You serve no purpose. You're weak. You have no backbone. You have no standards. You have no ethics. You have no morals. You just exist to exist. Yeah. When are you gonna get it? Because the very thing that you've done to somebody else, somebody's gonna do it to you and worse. Just wait. Just wait. Life is a circle, and it's not a big one. What goes around comes around. And who's not to say you're about to see the come around? Okay, y'all. I love y'all. I pray for y'all all the time. Send me love. Don't forget to subscribe, share, leave a comment. And always remember, Be bold. Be great. And most of all, be you. Have a great one.